Forfar Dramatic Society presents Lifeline, a radio play in one act.
Hello, Lifeline.
Dad?
Jesus.
What?
Look,
What?
this isn't the time, Carol.
I just wanted...
No, Carol, it'll have to keep. I'll speak to you later.
Please.
I'm going to hang up now.
Dad! Dad!
God.
Who's that?
It's nothing.
I'd like you to put the phone down.
It's nothing, Marjorie. Thank you.
Right, if you say so. Is Len coming in tonight?
I expect so.
It's just that...
I checked the board. He'll be down for it. He wouldn't miss his wash day blues day. Oh no, not like.
It's all go. Do you want to take that or shall I?
Be my guest.
Hello, Lifeline.
Is Jake there?
Yes, just a minute. It's for you.
Who is it?
Didn't say.
See who it is.
Okay. May I ask who's calling?
Carol.
Oh, yes, hold on. It's Carol.
I'm busy.
Busy.
That's right. Busy.
Hello, I'm sorry he's on another call at the moment. Perhaps I could help?
No, I don't think so.
Try me.
No, I don't think so. I want to talk to my dad. I know he's there.
Well, I'm afraid he's engaged at the moment.
I'll bet he is.
Don't waste your breath, Marjorie.
Was that him? Is he there? He is, isn't he? Put him on.
Well, I'll see if I can interrupt him. She's quite insistent that she speak to you. What do you want me to do?
Jesus, Marjorie, how many times have I told you? Use the mute button.
What?
Don't just cup your hands over the phone, use the mute button.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. I'm sorry, you'll have to hold a minute.
The one with the square on it.
Which one?
The square... Look, don't bother, just give it here.
But
Okay, Carol, what's the game?
What game?
You know fine what I'm talking about. Calling me on the public number.
We hadn't finished talking.
Yes, well, we can finish talking, as you put it. Although, as I recall, when I left, you were screaming. We can finish talking later, okay?
No.
Later.
No, not later. Now.
Now you listen to me. I've had enough with you and your mind games. Talk, by Christ, we'll talk all right.
Hello?
Because I've got a good few things to straighten out with you, and not just your latest little predicament.
that's Len.
Shite, I've got to go.
What?
Something's come up.
No need to ring off on my account, Jake.
No, they were just going. Listen, I'll speak to you later, okay? And don't forget the private line. You've got the number. Fine. Okay, bye for now then. Bye.
Personal call, was it?
Sorry?
Personal call, was it?
Yeah, kind of.
She was most insistent that she speak to Jake.
Oh, I see. Family, was it? Came through in the wrong line, I expect.
Yeah, that's right.
No problem, I hope.
No.
She sounded a bit upset to me. Carol, is that your daughter, Carol, then?
What is this? 20 questions. Yes, it was my daughter. Yes, we were having a disagreement. And no, it's none of your business. If you don't mind, I'm away for a fag and a cup of tea.
Mind if I join you?
Can't stop you.
Well, I'll maybe see you through there. Busy?
No.
Oh well. It'll soon pick up. Tuesdays are always the same. Washing days.
Yeah.
Wash day, blues day, always the same. That and Sundays. In all these years, I've never fathomed it.
Funny, isn't it?
Only if you've got a sick sense of humour, Marjorie. Listen, is he all right?
Jake? Well, he had a face like thunder when he got in. Didn't say a word. Then this Carol phoned and he was pretty short with her and put the phone down.
Really?
Then she phoned again. This time I took it, but he barged right in and started on at her again. That was when you came in.
Oh, right.
Just shows you though.
What?
Well, we all have arguments, don't we?
Very true, Marjorie. How very true.
Should I log them? Should I log those calls?
No, I don't think so. She just wanted to speak to Jake, didn't she?
Yeah.
Well then, best leave it, don't you think? Oh, there you go. What did I tell you? The first of the Omo overdoses.
And you talk about my sense of humour.
Take that, will you, Marjorie? I'll be in the kitchen if we get busy.
Okay. Hello, lifeline.
Kettle boiled?
Yeah.
Jesus, what a day. Place was packed out by 8:45 and stayed that way right up to the bell. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's the social for you.
Aye, but it's totally out of order. I mean,
Where's the sugar?
oh, here it is. You know what it's like. Folk get frustrated.
Well, what'd you expect? If you will keep moving the goalposts, people are bound to get pissed off.
I know that. But I don't write the rules, do I?
Aye, but you choose to work for them, don't you?
Oh, come on.
Len, you're not the only one that's had a hard day. If you're that frustrated with it, why don't you jack it in?
Look, it's not that bad. It's just that...
You couldn't jack it in. You'd be lost without all that strife.
Don't think so.
I know so. Think about it. You spend all day getting shouted at by punters, accusing you of personally losing their gyro, a hard enough job as it is. And then what do? You come here, and you listen to desperate single parents telling you that they're going to top themselves because their bairn's screaming and a new man's run out on them, and on top of that, their gyro's late. Jesus. Do you know what you remind me of?
Mother Teresa?
One of those spindly wee plants you get. You know the sort I mean, stuck way up in the Alps or parched in the Gobi Desert, deliberately making life difficult for itself. That's you.
Well, if it's character assassination we're playing, you must be a cactus. Prickly.
Oh, very good. Don't bother.
What?
Practicing your counselling techniques on me.
Who said anything?
Remember, I've done the courses and all. Lesson 1, engage the client. You're totally transparent, Len. You tell your hard luck story and I'll tell mine. That's the theory, isn't it?
Just about. But you forgot one thing. Maintain your distance.
Oh, yes. I forgot. Never get involved. Not always easy to do, though, is it?
No. Especially if it's your daughter.
What are you trying to say, Len?
I'm very sorry, but I must ask you to get off this line. Somebody else could be trying to get through.
I'll get it.
Charming.
Folks call?
Bees. That's 3 times already and it's not even 7:30.
Hello, Lifeline. Hello, Lifeline. Can I help you?
Is Jake there?
Can I say who's calling?
It's Carol.
It's for you, Jake. It's Carol.
Not again. Seems you're not the only one getting hoax calls, Marjorie.
Are you taking it?
I suppose I'll have to.
I'll transfer her then.
I'll see what she's got to say first.
No, I'd rather you took it on the staff line now.
Fine by me.
Please hold while I transfer you. Is the small office open?
Yeah,
I'll put her through to there then.
fine.
What's going on?
Search me.
Carol?
Are you going to listen to me this time?
Depends.
On what?
On what you've got to say.
I'm still going to have it.
Well, if that's the case, we haven't got a lot to talk about, have we? Have we, Carol?
What's so wrong with it? I don't understand you. Lots of girls I know.
I know. Lots of girls have children underage these days. I do work for a helpline, remember?
So?
So you're different. You're my daughter.
And what difference does that make?
All the difference.
Why?
Don't be daft, Carol. You're my daughter, for Christ's sake. I care about what happens to you.
And you don't care what happens to the rest of them on your helpline.
I never said that.
Aye, you did.
What I'm trying to say is, you're too...
Young.
Yes, that's exactly it. You haven't the first idea what you're getting yourself into.
Oh no, I've helped Tricia in that. I know how to bath one and change one.
Jesus, listen to yourself. You'd think you were still playing with your dollies.
Must be something pretty serious, don't you think?
Suppose so.
I mean, that's 3 times she's phoned now. And each time on the public line. Strange. Split up with some boyfriend, I expect.
Expect so.
Mind you, I don't know if I'd phone my father. If I'd split up with someone.
No.
What's she like?
Who? Carol? What's any 15-year-old like?
Bit wild?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's not like Jake.
And anyway, Mum says...
Now wait a minute. Don't try and play your mum off against me.
But she...
Maybe she does. That's up to her. But I'm telling you what I think about it. Do you have any idea the number of calls we get a week from wee lassies not much older than you stuck in one of the schemes somewhere with no money and no support? Well, I'm not going to let you flush your life down the toilet like that.
But it won't be like that.
And neither am I going to let your mum get dragged into this charade either. Your mother's only saying what she is to try and keep the peace. Well, I'm no having it. I know what'll happen. You'll soon get tired of playing mummy and dump the thing in her lap. Well, I tell you, I'm not having it. You were foolish enough to ask my opinion. Well, you've got it. Abort it.
No.
Then we've got nothing to talk about. You haven't said anything to make me change my mind.
You wouldn't let me.
What are you saying?
You wouldn't let me.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, but...
All I want is to have my baby. That's all I want.
You're 15. Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
You're 15, for God's sake. Listen, we'll talk when I get home. I promise. Promise. But you've got to understand, it's Tuesday night. It's busy. The phones are really lighting up. It's busy, see? I'm sure we can sit down and work this out. Your mother and me. I'll look out some of those addresses we've got. Clinics and that, okay, Carol? Chin up, eh? Dry those...
Everything sorted out?
Not really.
What's the problem?
None of your business. Private call, remember?
You're right. Shouldn't have asked.
No.
Listen, why don't you take the night off? Maybe there's a few things you want to sort out.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Sure?
Quite sure. Why? You weren't rid of us.
No, it's just that...
I'm disrupting your team.
Not so much you.
Carol, I know what you're saying, but there's no way I'm going home. That's just what she wants.
Well, the offer's there.
Aye. Right.
Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you, there's a refresher course starting up and I wondered if you wanted me to put your name down for it. It's only 6 weeks and...
A refresher course? Why now? Not because of tonight's little dramas, surely.
No, nothing like that. Everybody's supposed to get one every couple of years.
New to me? What if I say no?
I don't know, to be honest.
I'll think about it.
Good. Do that. It's just that...
Oh, spit it out, Len, for Christ's sake.
Well, how can I put this? I've been watching you the last few months and you seem to be getting a bit jaded.
Jaded? Jaded? Are you surprised?
No, not at all. But it's obvious you're not enjoying it anymore.
All right. That's what this is all about. I don't share your zeal. You're right. Unlike you, Len, I don't enjoy this job. Never have done. Never will.
Okay, wrong word. Look, you're good at what you do. I don't want to lose that. How long have you been with us? 6? 7 years?
8.
8 years. And how many have you lost?
2, as far as I know.
And how many have you turned back? 70? 100?
They weren't serious.
How do you know?
Same way as you. Instinct.
Instinct? Wrong. So wrong. You can never take anyone for granted. Instinct doesn't come into it.
It's not in the procedures, you mean?
That's right.
Aye. You know as well as I do, the bulk of them are just attention-seeking.
Maybe. But maybe that's just what they need. Somebody who'll listen to them for once.
Like my daughter.
Well, from what I can gather, you haven't exactly been displaying your usual tolerance towards her. Now, have you?
Look, she's really been putting her mother through the mill. And now this. Well, I, for one, am not going to entertain it. And I don't expect anyone here to either.
You know the rules. She's entitled to an independent befriender. There is absolutely no way I am going to make an exception to that rule. Not for you, not for anybody. Get the door, will you, Marjorie?
I know her, Len. I know the way her mind works. She's a devious little cow when she wants to be. She's trying to pull me down in front of the rest of you. That's what she's about.
You don't know that.
The hell I do. Lifeline.
You've got to help me. I'm going to commit suicide.
Oh yeah? Why do you want to do that?
Uh,
Why do you want to commit suicide?
I don't know. Because nobody likes me.
I'm not surprised, you little shit. Now get off this line and stay off it. Understand?
Jake, that's not how to deal with them.
Oh no? Worked for me.
We have procedures.
And I have my own methods. It wasn't no jumper, Len.
What's got into you?
What's got into me? You patronising bastard. Last time Emery asked me that, I was 10 years old. Nothing's got into me, Len. I'm just dealing with a minor domestic crisis, that's all.
Is she likely to phone again?
I expect so.
Well then, I think you should go home.
Are you asking or telling?
Telling.
Sorry.
Jake, that's Ruthin to see you.
Shame. Looks like I'm staying. Hello, Ruth.
Oh, Jesus, Jake.
What is it?
Georgie's left us.
Ah, right.
I know you didn't like him, but...
I never met him.
Aye, I know, but what does it matter anyways? The boy's an arsehole. This is all right, is it? I'm not wasting your time.
No.
It's just... I'm scared.
Scared? Of who?
Everybody. I can't leave the house in case it gets screwed. Tina's there just now. You ken Tina, her that used to go with Chimpy. I've made a lot of enemies. You know that, Jake. That's what they do. Screw your house. Somebody sprayed infected on my door. I don't do folk any bother.
What about the drugs?
What about it?
You told me you were going on rehab.
Aye, well, I did, but it didn't work out, so...
That's a lovely bit of the country. So when are you going?
10 days from now.
Is that with the caravan?
Aye. Might be the last time as a family. Julia says she wants to go on some outward bound course. I don't know. I can't say I'm happy about the prospect. Lifeline? Hello, Lifeline?
Is the woman there?
Yes, she is. Hold on a minute. It's for you, Marjorie.
Hello, how can I help you?
I've got a message from Carol for her dad.
Oh, yes, I'm afraid he's with someone at the moment. Shall I get him to call you?
Aye. Carol says to phone her at Cheryl's house.
Cheryl's house. OK. Does he have the number?
It's 205031.
205031.
She says he's a bastard.
Sorry to interrupt, Jake, but
What?
a girl called Cheryl phoned. You've to call Carol.
Sorry, Ruth. You'll have to excuse me a minute. All right, Marjorie. What's the story?
What?
I'm interviewing. You don't interrupt unless it's an emergency.
Well, I thought, as it was Carol...
Is it an emergency?
I don't know. It's just that I thought that...
Well, you were wrong. Carol is the lowest of low priorities at the moment.
But you said you were staying on so that...
Thank you, Marjorie.
Grumpy so-and-so. What an atmosphere.
I know, Marjorie, but there's not a lot I can do if he's refusing to go home.
So what are we going to do if she phones again?
When she phones again.
Do you think she will?
Oh, yeah. She's out to prove something. I think I should take it.
Maybe she'd rather talk to a woman.
Might be right.
And it would be less provocative.
What do you mean?
If I spoke to her, Jake's not going to be happy at either of us talking to her, but I think it would cause... He resents you, Len.
Resents me?
It's true. He thinks you're interfering. That's why he wouldn't go home.
I'm not. She's just another client, that's all. And after all, I am the team leader.
Well, that's just it. And what are we going to say to her?
Yeah, that's not easy.
I think we should tell her to go home and talk whatever it is through with her mum and dad.
If she asks for advice, we can always suggest that. But if she wants to be counselled, then we must provide that service. I'm not going to deny her assistance just because she's Jake's daughter.
Oh, well, you're the team leader.
I'll get it. Make us a cup of tea, Marjorie. Hello, Lifeline.
Where's my dad? He's supposed to have phoned us.
Is that Carol?
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, I'm sorry, your father's in with a client at the moment. Can I help?
Why hasn't he phoned us?
I don't know, but he has been very busy.
Right.
Look, Ruth, you've got to get away from those so-called friends of yours. They're just dragging you down. You admit you've got a habit. Well, do you?
Aye.
So what are you going to do about it?
I've tried. Christ, it's no easy.
I never said it was, but until you decide, not me, not the court team, some other social worker, that you really want to give this shit up, there's no point, is there?
But I do.
You've got to mean it, Ruth.
I do.
I'm sorry, Ruth. I don't believe you. I've heard it too many times before. I care about what happens to you.
Aye, sure you do.
That's the door, Marjorie.
It's all right, I've got it. Hello?
Is my dad there? It's Carol.
Oh, yes, he is.
Can I come up?
Well, I'm not sure if...
I just wanted to say that I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. Just hold on a minute. Len, that's Carol at the door.
Oh, great. That's all we need.
Do I let her in?
Have to.
She says she's come to say sorry.
Oh, well.
Come in. You'll have to wait just now. He's in with someone.
In the interview room.
Yes.
Right.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. You can't go in there.
Can't I? So you're too busy, are you?
Oh, Christ, Carol.
Why haven't you phoned us?
Jake.
It's all right, Ruth. This is...
You were supposed to phone us.
Look, Carol, I'm in the middle of something right now. Take a seat outside and I'll see you in a minute.
No.
Please, Carol.
No.
You'll do as you're told, young lady.
Look, Jake, maybe I'd better go.
No, it's all right. Stay where you are. Carol,
I'm no moving. You were supposed to phone us.
I've been busy.
With what?
That's none of your business.
I came in to see him.
You keep out of this.
Now you just stop it.
Make us.
Don't push me, Carol.
How? What are you going to do? Hit us? Nah, you wouldn't do that. Not in front of all your fancy friends at Precious Lifeline. You'd wait until...
What's going on, Jake?
Nothing. It's all right. I'll sort it out.
Are you his boss?
Sorry.
Are you his boss?
I'm the team leader, if that's what you mean.
It's just, I thought that you should know that...
Drop it, Carol.
That he
I said...
beats up pregnant women.
That's not true.
Oh, no. I suppose I got the black eye falling down the stairs. Oh, or did I walk into a door?
You haven't got a black eye.
I have. It's starting to go all puffy. See, look, just under the eye there. Can you see it?
Yes. Yes, I can.
That was him.
All right, Carol, that's enough. I admit it, I lost my temper. And I'm sorry, okay? But
But you hit me.
I was angry. I didn't know what I was doing.
What for?
'Cause I wouldn't do what he said.
And now that's not fair.
He says I've got to have an abortion.
Okay, Carol, thank you. We can discuss this later.
When you can give us another black eye.
Oh, don't be stupid, Carol.
I'm 15, see? Daddy doesn't want me bringing shame on the family, does he?
Don't be silly, Carol. It's nothing like that.
Oh, no.
No.
So you hit us for no reason then?
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to discuss this.
'Cause you know you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. I'm just not prepared to discuss this in front of other people. This is a family matter.
Is it?
What?
I don't know that it is a family matter anymore.
Now, wait a minute.
No, I mean, Carol phoned us this evening on the public line.
So?
Well, it seems to me she's crying out for independent help.
Oh, Christ's sake, it's got fuck all to do with you, all right?
You're wrong there.
Eh?
If what Carol says is right,
If.
that's right, if. It makes me wonder whether you should be working for Lifeline.
Oh, come on.
Not if you're showing these kind of attitudes, that lack of tolerance. Maybe you should talk it through openly. Like this.
No way.
Why not?
Listen, Len, I'm not giving you the opportunity to play amateur social worker.
That's not what I mean.
You just want to pick over some juicy gossip.
Is that what you think?
Yes. As a matter of fact, it is. And everyone knows it. You love these domestic dramas. You positively jerk yourself off on some of the stories we get.
Look, I really think I should go.
I want to talk about it. I want to know why you won't let me have my baby.
Shut up, Carol.
Tell me.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not prepared to discuss it. That's why.
Why not?
I've just told you that's why.
'Cause you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite and you don't want to get shown up in front of your friends. That's the reason, isn't it?
No.
Aye, it is.
I couldn't care less what Len thinks.
Why can't I have my baby then?
Right. All right. I'll tell you. You're 15 years old.
So?
Do you want to hear this or not? You're 15 years old. You're insisting that as soon as you're 16, you're going to get a house of your own. And what are you going to get? Probably a bedsit in Craig's Park, right? Amongst all the shit and the lowlife. You haven't a clue what you're getting yourself into. What are you going to do with a baby? You can't even organise your pocket money. How in Christ's name would you cope with a baby?
I could.
You'd have me and your mum running all over the town for you. No, you're not on. Look, we're both worried about you. You're young, impressionable. You'd get yourself in all kinds of bother. It's for the best, honest.
I can look after myself.
Can you? It's the only thing you seem to be good at is whoring. Aye, I've seen the graffiti. They've only just stopped short of spraying it on the front door. Carol Rennie is a slag. Or this is a good one. Carol Rennie gives good head.
Dad!
What? Am I embarrassing you? I thought you wanted to talk this through. I suppose you could supplement your earnings with a few tricks. That's how you do it, isn't it, Ruth?
What?
That's how you keep body and soul together, selling yourself.
Christ, is that what you think?
Look, Ruth, I was only trying to show that...
Is that what you really think? I thought we were friends.
We are.
How can we be?
Now, wait a minute, Jake.
No, I'm sorry. I think we have a golden opportunity here to explain to Carol the perils of being a single mother. Take Ruth.
Jake!
I've known Ruth for how long? 6 years? Something like that? In that time, she's got pregnant, lived with a boy, lived with another boy, become a junkie, had her kid taken into care, and sold it for a fiver a throw. £4 on waste ground. I haven't missed anything out, have I? Thing is, she was a bright girl. Could have gone to university by all accounts. And what did she do? Blew it. Well, I'm not going to let you do that. You understand? I am not going to let you do that.
I think you've said enough.
Christ, is that what you think?
Look, Ruth, I was only trying to show that...
Is that what you really think? I thought we were friends.
We are.
How can we be?
I'll get it. Hello, Lifeline.